E.B. Bandz had been missing since May 26th. On June 1st, police officers attempted to make a welfare check at his home in the 500 block of Fisher Avenue. They went to several locations but couldn't find them. On June 20th, Rockford PD were investigating suspicious activity in Bandz's neighborhood and later located a crime scene in the 5200 block of Indiana Head Avenue. Further information led police to an undisclosed location in unincorporated Winnebago County where Bandz's remains were found. On May 25th, he had been beaten to death with a baseball bat, taken to the forest, and then set on fire in an attempt to get rid of the body. He was found roughly 3 weeks later. An autopsy revealed he died from blunt force trauma and multiple points of impact were observed on his bones. Colton Kenneker, William Azart, Dakota Graff, and Manuel Ramirez were all arrested and charged. 24-year-old Kenneker was found guilty of first-degree murder and obstruction of justice and sentenced to 32 years in prison. 23-year-old Graff was found guilty of first-degree murder and sentenced to 35 years in prison. 23-year-old Ramirez was only found guilty of concealment of a homicidal death and sentenced to 180 days in jail and 1 year probation. As for 24-year-old Azart, he was arrested and posted on a $100,000 bond in June 2019, but then failed to appear at both his trial and sentencing, resulting in an outstanding warrant. 25-year-old Azart was found guilty of first-degree murder and concealing a homicidal death and sentenced to life in prison plus a consecutive 5 years in state prison. As of right now, there have been no new updates of his arrest, which means he's still on the run 4 years after the murder and 4 years after he posted bail. And apparently the reason for this killing was Bandz was fronted a half pound of heroin and he just never paid it back. That's the rumor. There's nothing confirming that, but police also say they had been planning the murder since April. So, yeah, we don't really know the full truth, but word around fucking Reddit and the internet is he got fronted a half pound of heroin and never paid it back. And I think I might have heard something about the killers being related to the cartel. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna double check that. But yeah, fronted a half pound of heroin, never paid it back, and they fucking killed him, burned his body. Some fucking horror movie shit, like being with a fucking baseball bat. Like, what the fuck? I don't think I've ever heard of like a rapper death so fucking violent, other than like a gun. But like a gun, that's not like, yeah, that's violent, but it's not like getting beaten to death by a fucking baseball bat, you know? I'd rather be fucking shot before I'm beaten to death by a fucking bat. But yeah, man, that's some horror movie shit. They burned the fucking body. Like, what the fuck? And all of them got caught. Like, I know one of them's on the run, but it's not like he's fucking out there living a nice ass life, you know? He's probably he might not even be in the fucking country, you know? He has to fucking live off the grid and shit. Like, all four of them threw away their lives for fucking nothing, man. For fucking money at the end of the day. A half pound of heroin, they got fucking ripped off, and now they threw their lives away. Yeah, I don't know. He's on the run. Hopefully he gets caught. You know, that'll be super interesting. You know, just to see what goes down with that in the future. Or if he never gets found, that would be even fucking crazier. Imagine he's just never seen again. But yeah, man, fuck. Okay, I just did some more research on Reddit because honestly, there's not too much information available on this case other than a few news articles, but even then, it's like not one article has all the info. You have to go to like 5 different articles and a fucking Reddit page just to get all the info. But anyways, yeah, it's speculated that they were part of the Mexican cartel. It's not for sure, but people are also doubting that because why would they send like a few fucking kids, you know, a few fucking like young guys to fucking do such a sloppy job, you know? So people don't really think it's the cartel because of that. They think if it was the cartel, it would have been done a lot more I don't know if just a lot better, you know, be done a lot more cleanly, you know, like less sloppy. But yeah, I wish I could remember when I first got introduced to his music. It was either when this happened and I saw the clip on No Jumper, or I found out about him right before that and it happened. And I was like, "What the fuck? That's crazy." Because I remember finding out about the death as soon as it happened. Yeah, I don't remember when I started listening to him. But yeah, man, shout out EB Bandz. A few amazing songs by him are T-Shit, East Side, Remember, When I Die. When I Die is really fucking fire. That might be my favorite one by him. But yeah, rest in peace, EB Bandz. Fucking terrible way to go. And honestly, probably the most as far as Chicago like drill type rappers go, I believe EB Bandz was like the only popping white one, right? I can't think of another fucking drill rapper that's fucking white, you know? Or like from Chicago. But yeah, man, that's fucking crazy. Rest in peace, Bandz. Fuck that William Azart guy. A William killing another William, man. That's sad. Because Bandz' name was William. Yeah, it's some fucking, yeah. Fuck that, man. Rest in peace, Bandz. Fuck those guys. All rotting in prison. Except that one guy, bro. He only got 180 days. I know he didn't really, like, do anything, like, as far as the killing goes, but, like, you're involved in a fucking homicide, bro. You should get longer than half a fucking year. Anyways, yeah, one of the more crazy rapper deaths out there. So, yeah, I just thought I'd compile all the information into one video because, like I said before, you have to go to like 10 fucking different articles just to like find out about like all the killers and shit. Like none of the fucking articles mention all the fucking four killers in one article. Like one article will mention two, the other one will mention three. Anyways, rest in peace, Bandz. Yeah, fuck that.